What you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back with another video for you guys today. So in today's video, I want to talk about some things that broke people do and also some things that rich people do. I'm going to compare and contrast a few different things, a few major key points, and overall, hopefully by the end of the video, you guys will understand some of the things that you may be doing which are leading you to become broke or keeping you broke, and also some things that you can start doing so you can start living like the rich. Because let's be honest, all of us want financial freedom, all of us want to succeed financially, all of us want to make money and live a great life. And to do those kind of things, we need to be like the people who are living that life. We have to do the things that maybe we don't want to do, that we don't know about. But again, like I said, hopefully by the end of the video, you understand a few differences between the broke people and the rich people. But before we get into that today, I do want to say a few things. As always, please make sure to drop a like, comment if you're new around here, comment if you've been around here, subscribe, hit that red button below. Also, make sure that you guys do share these videos with your friends so they can understand a few things that they may be doing which are keeping them broke, or the things they're doing right which are going to put them on the right path to becoming rich. Like I said anyway, either way, just share them with your friends. We're almost at 900 subscribers, people. We're about 7 away. I checked a few minutes ago and we're at 893. So keep it up. We're almost there. 900 subscribers. Also, if you've not checked out yesterday's video on 3 different kinds of income, please go check that one out. It's a great video for you guys, just something informative. But the reason I made this video today is because while you're at home in this kind of time, there are a few different things you can do which maybe you don't know about. And there may be a few different things that you could start changing once, this whole quarantine, lockdown, virus period ends. Because a lot of people are living a life which they don't actually live. They're living a life that they can't afford. They're living a lie pretty much. I really want you guys to start using this period while you're at home, while you're not really doing that much, while you're saving time instead of commuting, going to work, maybe you've been let off of one of your jobs, you had a few jobs, whatever the situation may be. Use this time to educate yourself, learn a little bit more about yourself, start putting yourself ahead, especially when this period of time is over, so you can put yourself ahead of the rest. We've had a lot of thinking time during this period, a lot of time to regain our thoughts, regroup, all that kind of stuff. But like I said, the main important thing today is so you guys understand the kind of habits and the difference between what rich people do and what poor people do. Because it might seem to you like there are a lot of people who are making money, who are rich, who are earning a lot, who are living a life, but truly in reality, these guys are actually broke. So to start off with, one thing that broke people really do is jump on every trend. They see people are wearing these shoes, they go out and buy those shoes. They see that people are doing this with the social media, they do the same thing on the social media. They see that people are doing certain things, watching certain things, they jump on those trends. They follow trends, they keep up with trends, they do what other people are doing. Now let's contrast that to rich people. What do? Well, trends are important to them, but the reason that is important to them is because they save or they invest in those kind of trends. They use those trends to kind of make some money. So for example, investing into a trend because you see people are really liking a certain type of clothes, a certain type of shoes, a certain type of sunglasses. Rich people might save money and start investing into that kind of thing and create their own brand out of it. That's one example. They invest into different trends because not only do they know that there's a lot of money to be made there, but they can see that they can use that to their advantage. I mean, it's quite clever, and you guys probably maybe not realized that before, but like I said, broke people tend to follow trends, rich people tend to save and invest in those kind of trends. One thing that broke people do as well is dress like the rich. Now this might sound kind of crazy to you. You'll be thinking, well, if they dress like the rich, they must be rich. That is not the case. Broke people dress like the rich, but they're not always rich. Rich people, well, the difference here is clothes are not as important to them. Looking nice, wearing the nicest things may not be that important to them, and usually it's not important to them. And of course, I know there are many rappers and athletes and artists who wear a lot of fancy clothes and a lot of nice clothes, but that's not what we're referring to here. The kind of people I'm trying to talk about today are the people like Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, whoever, who wear the same kind of things over and over again. You guys may have heard of Mark Zuckerberg, who wears the same black shirt every day or whatever it is. He has 10 of them or whatever it may be. If you don't, then go and Google it or check it out on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's Mark Zuckerberg. Type in Mark Zuckerberg black t-shirt or something like that. He has like 10, he wears the same one every day. Just because they don't think about that kind of thing. It's not that they don't care about their appearance, but it's just they don't want to waste time, doing things which are not important. They don't want to spend money on things which they don't find important. It's not relevant to them and it doesn't make any difference to their lives. So, like I said, they don't really care about, what kind of clothes they're wearing. And here I'm not saying, you're not allowed to care about your appearance, because rich people do care about their appearance. What I am saying is, you don't need to be so worried about buying all the nicest outfits, buying the best clothes, trying to keep up with appearances, because long term that is very difficult to do. In this world there are a lot of people who do dress nicely and keep up those appearances, but the problem is they don't actually have the money to do that. So more often than not, you've seen these people wearing all these kind of nice clothes and they can't even afford them. They're paying for them with credit cards. They're going into debt just to wear these kind of clothes. And there's no point in paying $200, $300 for a t-shirt when you can simply pay $5 for the same t-shirt without the logo. That's the difference between rich people and the broke people. Rich people do see these things and they do think about these things. They see outfits as just something to wear, whereas broke people see them as something to impress, trying to show people how much money they have by dressing rich. And just like I said, there's clearly no point doing that. Why spend $20, $30, $40 on a pair of socks when you can buy those same pair of socks for $5? You can buy 10 of those pair of socks for $10. You gotta understand here how the rich think, what their mentality is like. And like I said, broke people will spend a lot of money on clothes trying to look rich, where rich people will not use their appearance to look rich. They'll be smart with their money and they'll see that it's not as important to try and wear nice clothes, especially when you don't have that money. Rich people would much rather spend their money elsewhere, not on clothes to look like they're rich when they know they're rich. And that rolls us right into my next point. Broke people spend money on sneakers and cars, these kind of depreciating assets. Things that, once you wear them once or twice, they lose value. On the other hand, rich people spend money to invest in books, seminars, events where they can learn. I talked about seminars the other day, I talked about books the other day when it comes to gaining knowledge. And that's what rich people do, that's exactly what rich people do. They see money as an opportunity to learn. They use money to invest in themselves. They might spend a lot of money on an expensive seminar or spend a lot of money on many different books, but they're doing that because they're investing in themselves. It's going to bring them a return on their money. Whereas broke people, like I said, would rather spend money on shoes, sneakers, buying cars, especially when they can't afford them. There are enough broke people out there who spend a lot of money on, different cars which they can't afford, high payments each and every month, high interest payments as well. And the thing is, especially when you're younger, this is just draining your pockets. I've been in that situation where I had to pay a lot of money each and every month for a car. And for me, it wasn't even a brand new car. So I can't imagine, what it costs for those people who buy brand new cars, especially at a young age. That's a really big thing I think that happens in today's society. A lot of people spend a lot of money on shoes, $700, $800 on a pair of shoes. Like, let's be honest, for those of you who do that, that's your whole paycheck. That's 90% of your paycheck. Why spend money on that kind of thing when you could be spending money on investing in yourself? You're still spending your money on yourself, but in a better way. Spending money in a way that money's gonna come back to you. Spending money on things which are gonna help you, make you better, improve your life. A pair of shoes which cost $500, $600, $700, even a bit more than that, is not gonna improve your life. If you're gonna buy those shoes, buy them to resell them. I have no problem with that. But a car that costs you $300, $400 each and every month, just for the note itself, it's not worth it. If you spend that money each and every month on investing in yourself, trust me when I say you will go very far. You'll definitely become rich eventually. You spend $300, $400 each and every month on investing in yourself, onto books, on seminars, the quicker and more likely you are to become rich. And the same goes for shoes. Every time you spend more than $300, $400 on a pair of shoes, think about how many books you could buy, how many courses you could buy, what you could invest in to help yourself get better, what you could invest in to help your life improve, what you could invest in to gain more knowledge. I'm telling you, there are so many possibilities out there, and people always say they don't have money, they don't have this, they don't have that, when they really do. If you cut down on the amount of money you're spending on a pair of shoes, cut down on the amount of money you're spending on your car each and every month, you'll start to see a big change. And the best thing is, not only when you cut down on that, when you start to use that money to invest, especially in yourself, trust me when I say, that's when you're going to see even better results, even better returns, and your money's going to be 100% worth it. Now, another important thing that broke people do and rich people do differently. Broke people will party every weekend, will party at any chance they get. Rich people will learn something new every single day. Not just the weekends, every single day. Rich people continue to learn. They may already be rich. They look at more ways, they can create some wealth for themselves, create another form of income for themselves. They look at ways they can learn more about taxes, tax loopholes. They look at ways they can move their business to save them some money. Rich people are very smart when it comes to these things because, they have the money to go and party every weekend. They could easily do that. But those who are partying every weekend, more likely than not, especially if you see them in their teens, 20s, maybe even 30s, I'd say 99% of the time, they're broke people. The same people you see spending $60, $70, $80 on a bottle at a club, those are the same people who are waiting till next Friday before they get next paycheck because they can't really survive before they get that paycheck. That's why I'd say it's much better to invest in yourself, learn new things each and every day, than go and party, try and look rich, try and pretend you are rich. You're not here to impress anyone. You're here to live a great life, and by living a great life, it doesn't mean being fake, dressing up, trying to look rich. It means doing the right things to become rich. It means doing what the rich do. So learning something new each and every day, which is why on this channel, I try to ensure that you guys are learning something new each and every day. As I always tell you guys, my aim is to help people become better each and every day, strive for greatness, get close to their goals, close to financial freedom, more control of their time, on the right path to succeeding, all those kind of things. And that's what rich people do. It doesn't matter that they've earned 400K, this year in real estate. They're going to still go and learn more about real estate, learn how they can save more money, learn how they can, live better longer when they retire, that kind of thing. They're not only focused on the here and now. It doesn't mean because they made it, they got to where they want to, that they're going to stop. That's not when they stop learning. That's when they learn even more. And to be honest, when it comes to learning, that's what everybody should be doing, broke or rich. You should be learning each and every day. If you didn't learn something new today, go and find out a way to learn something new. Find out ways you can enhance your knowledge. Find out ways you can learn more. There are more than enough ways on this earth. Again, if you've not checked out Sunday's video, go check that out. I gave you guys different ways of learning. Podcasts, YouTube, books, seminars. I gave you guys enough ways of learning. There are ways out there. We just don't use them. Rich people learn each and every day. Broke people try and show off, try and party, try and go to club each and every weekend. And it's funny because those same broke people you see having great fun in the club each and every weekend, partying, going out, they might not have $100 to their name. Those same people might be waiting until next Friday, until the Friday after for the next paycheck. These are the same people that don't have enough money in their bank account. They're living paycheck to paycheck. And people idolize them. They show off on social media that they're having parties, going out, having fun, enjoying that weekend. And there's nothing wrong with having great fun. But if you don't have the money, you don't have the actual means, what is the point? How long are you going to do that before you wake up and realize, I need to make a change. I need to start learning each and every day. If you're not learning, you're stagnating. And stagnating means you're declining. So that's what I'm telling you again. You should be learning each and every day. So overall, I hope you guys now understand a few different things that rich people do differently to broke people, and you might understand a little bit more about what you see on social media, what you see out and about, what you see in front of you, and understand that might not always be the truth. Now you guys understand what rich people do, a few of their good habits, a few of the good things they do consistently, and you guys can start doing the same so you guys can better your lives. As always, please make sure to check out the links in the description. We've got cryptocurrency, free stocks, a free guide to online business, my smartwatches. We've got a few different things going on there. Like I said, we're almost at 900, and if you've not checked out yesterday's video on 3 different types of income, go check that one out. But that's it, you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I got money to making, you got money to making. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.